Guys, we are like 5 days away from the Nintendo Switch launch, and I am super hyped, and I know you guys are as well. And today, we're going to go over the top 5 accessories for the Nintendo Switch. Alright, so I'm sure you guys are very familiar with a recent video by a certain YouTube channel that may not be in favor of a play stand, you know, the little kickstand that comes with a Nintendo Switch, but fear not, this is for them and any of the other people that are similar minded in that sort of manner of hating the kickstand. I don't know. But there's a Hori play stand. Like I said, it's by Hori. It is a play stand. There's some benefits to it. It's pretty cheap. It's like $12 or so on Amazon. I'll put a link into the description for all the items, by the way, in the description below. But it has like 4 different viewing angles. I want to say it's like 4 different viewing angles. It looks almost like a tablet fold out that you can put your Switch in it. You can obviously, you know, take the Joy-Cons off or play with a Pro controller. It just gives you different options for viewing angles, and it's also not just a little flap on the back that keeps the Switch up. It is a whole, like I said, like a tablet thing. It's almost weird to describe. I'll have a picture of it while I'm talking, so it's not as like weird. But it's not too bad, and especially for the price it is, you know, if it were to break, it's not too big of a deal. Just 13 bucks, so it's not like, you know, you're going bankrupt for it. But I had to put that as my number 5 for the play stand for it for different, you know, gaming options. Alright, so next up we have a carrying case by the company known as PDP. Alright, so the Nintendo Switch is obviously a handheld that can be docked as well to play on the TV. And a lot of people are going to be playing this on the go. So if you're going to take it on the go, you might as well want to keep it, you know, safe, especially if you're paying $300 for it and you work for your money, then you obviously want to keep it protected. Well, if you don't want to spend $60 with carrying a messenger bag and all these different extra items and things, what I would personally go with is the PDP carrying case. Now it's like $19.99 compared to the other ones that are, you know, range a little bit higher. They have better options for the other ones, such as, you know, carrying everything for it, such as controllers and docks and things. The PDP carrying case simply comes with a little area for your Nintendo Switch with the Joy-Cons attached to it, and it also has some game cartridges, so that way, you know, you can put your, you know, little disc cartridge, not disc, your cartridges in, and it has a pretty good external hard shell for the outside in case anything were to drop. I think it has like a fiber kind of texture to it, but it's got a hard shell underneath it. It looks really nice, and the one I'm going to pick up is licensed by Nintendo. It has the Nintendo Switch logo on the front, and it looks really dope to me. The color scheme of it is awesome, and I definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking into getting a Switch. It's definitely worth an investment of just 20 bucks into, and if you're traveling a lot, it's a must. Alright, so next up on the list, I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear, but unfortunately, it is what it is. If you guys are wanting to play some of the new games that are coming out, such as like ARMS or any other multiplayer that requires 2 Joy-Cons, you're going to have to drop a little bit of a hefty price to be able to play those games, especially with multiplayer, which is the way they're portraying it as in all the commercials anyways. They want you to get it for multiplayer purposes, which I agree on 100%. You're going to be playing with your friends. So you're going to need a Joy-Con to do it. Now a Joy-Con will run you $79.99, and as of right now there's only a gray and a neon, which is the blue and red model. You can also get just the red and the blue on, you know, same color. But like I said, you're going to need these to play some of the other games like ARMS and stuff if you want to hang out with your friends and play it. It's not too bad, I guess. $79.99 is a little bit of a steep price, but for what you're getting, it's worth it. I mean, you're just going to have to do it anyways, so we're just going to have to like bite our tongues, throw our wallets at them, have Nintendo take all of our money, but it'll be worth it because we'll all be happy, right? That's my number 3. Alright, so up next, like I said, number 3, you're going to have to drop that 80 bucks for the Joy-Con, so you might as well get something to charge the other one while you're playing with them. Or at least, say if you're not even doing that, you're just playing with a Pro controller, you want to throw down, you know, your Joy-Cons, let them charge, because you're waiting for 1-2 switch or whatever, if your buddy to get over and you guys want to play some, Joy-Con charge station has got you covered. Now, the Joy-Cons, I believe they have a pretty decent battery life. I want to say it's like 20-something hours, don't quote me on that, but I want to say it's around that. The charge station will definitely improve that. It'll have it fully charged for you. It's definitely a lot easier than just having it, you know, plugged into the they're docked in the Switch, I should say. It's more, you know, compact. It's definitely more efficient if you can charge up to 4 at one time. And it just looks really cool. Even if, you know, you're not too big into you need it right now to charge or anything like that. It just kind of looks cool to have like some neon and gray Joy-Cons just chilling on your desk, to be honest with you. So that's going to be my number 2. And number 1. Alright, so I know there are only 2 versions of the Nintendo Switch that are, you know, obviously going to release on launch day. The neons and the grays. But do not limit yourself. If you weren't able to pick up a neon and you don't want to drop $79.99 for an extra pair of Joy-Cons, what you can do is you can go get a skin. Now, there are multitudes of different skins and stuff that you can get, but I mean, the ones that I've seen, I don't really like the way they look. They don't look very, how do I put this? Quality, I guess quality made stickers, if that's a thing. But there's a company that I found, and no, I'm not sponsored by it. I'm not selling out. I'm just letting you know because this is the one that I'm probably going to get for my Switch. It's called the skin for the Nintendo Switch, obviously, but it's by D-Brand. So D-Brand has a multitude of different, you know, designs and things that you can do, and I'll pop some and put in the background right now. There's a lot of different like textures for them too. There's like carbon fiber, there's regular, there's like leather. There's a bunch of really cool different designs that you can get for it and things like that. And there's different, each piece can be separated by different color. So it looks really nifty. And it's also just something to think about, especially if you want to make your Nintendo Switch pop out from everybody else's. It's not too expensive, and it's definitely worth something investing into. Obviously, it'll be easier not to scratch your Switch for protection, but also gives it some style and personality to your Nintendo Switch. Alright guys, that will be it for today's video. That is the top 5 accessories for the Nintendo Switch, at least my opinion. Now everybody's opinion's obviously going to be different than mine, so let me know in the comments section below what your top 5 favorite accessories for the Nintendo Switch are, and what game you are looking forward to the most for the Nintendo Switch. This has been AlexCraft Gaming with the top 5 Nintendo Switch accessories, signing out.